everybody, so today we're going to compare groups of objects still thinking of numbers up to 20. But let's have a quick recap first of all of everything that we've been doing. So what is the missing number? 1, 10 and so many ones equals this number. How many ones do I need from this number? It's 2, isn't it? Well done. Can you read this? Can you say what this is to your grown-up? What is it telling us? What does it say? It says 9 is less than 10, and I bet you all said that to your grown-ups. What is 1 more than 15? 1 more than 15. What comes after 15? 16. Well done. Tommy is making 17 with counters. He needs how many more? So have a look here. Remember, we don't need to count this first 10 frame, do we? Because it's full. How many more does he need to make 17? He just needs 1 more, doesn't he? He'd already made 16. He needed 1 more. Perfect. Let's learn today then. So who is older? We've got Alex, who is 8. She's got 8 candles. And Eva, who is 10. She's got 10 candles. Who is the oldest out of Alex and Eva? It's Eva, isn't it? Eva is the oldest because she's got the most candles. And we know 10 is more than 8. Well done. Now we've got Grandad and Grandma. And we want to know who has baked the least. So you need to count how many buns are here and how many buns are here. And you need to tell me this in the sentence. So this number, whichever it is less than the other number. So how many's Grandad made? How many's Grandma made? And who has baked the least? So pause the video and have a go at that. So 10 is less than 12. So we know Grandad baked the least, don't we? Because Grandad only baked 10. Grandma baked 12. So we know 10 is less than 12. So Grandad baked the least. Well done if you did that. Who has baked the most then? Pause the video and have a little bit of a think about that one. Of course, it's Grandma, isn't it? Grandma had baked the most because 12 is more than 10. Oh, they're calling her Nanny in this one. Nanny has baked the most. 12 is more than 10. Let's compare these buttons then. Tiny says, I think the pink buttons are equal to the green buttons. Do you agree with Tiny? Pause the video and have a little think. Is Tiny right? Let's have a look then. There's 10 pink buttons there with 2 more. Oh, there's 10 green buttons, here with 1 more. So are the pink buttons equal to the green buttons? No, they're not, are they? Because look what Tiny's done is he's thought, oh yeah, they're both equal because they line up together and so do they as well. But actually, these are spaced out a little bit more, haven't they? So Tiny thinks because they're the same at both ends that they're equal, but they are not. So the pink buttons, there are 10, 11, 12, but the green, there are 10 and 1 more is 11. So Tiny has now decided it's easier when they line them up. He can now see, look, he's lined them up properly this time. And now he can see there are more pink than green. So well done if you spotted that as well. There we go, 10, and they're the same. Right, now I want you to have a go at this one then. Thinking about what Tiny has just said. It's a little bit tricky. You might want to draw the cookies for yourselves. You might want to get some Lego, cars, dolls, whatever you want to use to represent cookies. It's entirely up to you. You might be able to do it just by looking at the screen. But Teddy and Amir have these cookies. Who has the most cookies? So you need to write down the name of the person who has the most cookies. How do you know they have the most? So you need to explain your answer. So you can write that down or tell your grown-ups. And then complete the sentence. This number is more than this number. So work out how many Amir has and how many Teddy has, and then the numbers need to go in there. So I'll say that again. Who has the most cookies? Is it Teddy or Amir? Write that down. How do you know? Explain your answer, either writing that down or say that to a grown-up, and then complete the sentence. work out how many Amia has, work out how many Teddy has, and then somebody, their number is more than the other number. So have a go at that. So it is Amia who has the most cookies, and we know that, don't we? Because you can see that he has the most, but when you add them up, we know that 11 is more than 6. So we know Amia has 11 and Teddy only has 6, and we know 11 is more than 6. So give yourselves a big tick if you manage to do that. So let's have a look at this one then. We're going to start putting in the phrases greater than or less than, and we've done loads of this at school and at home, so I know you will be fabulous at it. Okay, so let's have a look. How many fingers have we got here? So we've got 5 and 5, which makes 10, and then 2 more. 10, 11, 12. Well done. And some of you will have just known 12 without even having to count on. And then this side, we've got 5 and 5 more, which is 10, and then 4 more. So 1, 10 and 4 ones, 14. So is 12 greater than or less than 14? It's less than, isn't it? So we should put less than there. Well done if you said that. Have a go at this one on your own then. Pause the video, and is it greater than or less than? So you should have said greater than, because there are 16 buns here and 14 buns there. Well done if you said that. Have a go at these then with the sticks and the beans. Are they greater than or less than? Pause the video and have a go. So we know 11 is less than 13. Well done if you did that. And then we know 16 is greater than 15. Fantastic if you did that as well. What about this one then? This time we've got greater than, less than, and equal to. Remember, equal to means they're the same on both sides, doesn't it? So have a look. Which is it greater than, less than, or equal to with the tens frame and sticks? And then with the beans and the tens frame. Pause the video, off you go. So we know 19 is greater than 14 and 16 is equal to 16, because this shows 16 and so does this. So it's just showing you that we can represent it in different ways. It doesn't have to be the same, like on either side, or the same drawing, the same equipment on either side. It's showing you that it can be different as well. So here's another one that you can have a go at. Greater than, less than, or equal to. Pause the video, off you go. So we've got less than, so we know 18 is less than 20. We know 15 is greater than 13, and 16 is less than 17. Well done, Miss Creasy was working that out at the same time. Perfect if you did that. Okay, right. Different style now, okay. So how many have we got here on this side? And then we're going to work out that it is greater than 10, and what other tens frame could we use? So there will be different options we could use. So let's have a look. How many have we got here first of all? So we've got 10, we've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 on this side. So if we've got 17 here, it's greater than, we've got 10, and what other tens frames can we use? There will be different ones you can use. Can you find all the other options of tens frame you can find? If you want to just write down the numbers of what we could use, that's absolutely fine. Or you can draw them. It's entirely up to you. So 17 is greater than, what could we use? So we know we've already got our 10 there. So it could be greater than, if we put 1 there, we'd make it 11. If we put 2 there, it would make it 12. If we put 3 there, it would make it 13. 4 would be 14. 5 would be 15. And 6 would be 16. Could I put 7 there? No, because that would then change this, wouldn't it? 17 is not greater than 17. It is equal to 17. So well done if you did that as well. A little bit of a tricky challenge there. Okay, right. This time we're going to do it a different way around. Still got the same number, 17. But which tens frame can we use this time is less than. So what tens frame can we use? 17 is less than what? Pause the video, have a go. So remembering we've still got our tens frame there. So 17 is less than, we could have used 8 to make that 18 and 9 to make that 19. Well done if you said those two. Perfect. So again, another open-ended one for you to do today. And now I'm going to put the next slide on as well so that you know what there is to do. I want you to draw counters to make the statement true. So you need to draw me some counters and I want the number to be more than 10, please. So something, this side is greater than this side. Okay, so draw the counters to show this side is greater than this side. Then this side is less than this side. Okay, so drawing the counters, remember more than 10. So something is greater than something, something is less than something, but also I want you to do it equal to as well. Something is equal to something. Is there more than one answer for each? Okay, so I want you to do the greater than, less than and equal to. So there we go, greater than, less than and equal to. But then I want to see if you can show me another way of doing greater than, less than and equal to as well. So just draw your counters for either side for greater than, less than and equal to. Remembering your number must be higher than 10. On both sides, because I want to try and make it a little bit trickier because we are working with numbers 11 to 20 at the minute. There are lots of answers you could do, all right, even with that little extra tricky challenge in there. But don't forget to send it across on Tapestry. Take care, everybody.